My name is Paige Dennis. I am 57 years old. I am a registered nurse, and I am married to a wonderful man named Rob.
Why are you here?
How I'm here is probably easier to answer first. Of course, one of the members gave me a spark, and then I went on the websites and kind of looked over Port Clinton CrossFit and did some research. So that is how I got here. But why I'm here is because I'm tired of obesity and the life that I'm living. So I am here not to rebuild myself, but to build myself new. I want to start from rock bottom, a new foundation, and build up.
You're here because of obesity.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get into this position?
I would have to say there's some genetic predisposition a little bit because I have a whole line of family members that are obese. My choices in life experiences, poor stress control, putting others first, eating junk food, stress eating. I think obesity is a downward spiral. I think it starts with that addiction maybe to sugar, a lot of that, the carbs. And then once you gain the weight, you try everything under the sun. You think that this is the diet of the year, so you try a diet. Then you go back. You gain, you lose, you gain, you lose. Then you get depressed, and then your self-esteem's gone. And then you're just on that spiral of just you give up. And I feel like this is totally different because all that outside, it seems to be negative to me. But when I walk through this door, there is nothing but positivity. And I think that that's what obesity needs. It needs to come out of the darkness. And I feel like I've been in the darkness for many years. So it sucks.
What are your goals for being here?
My goals for being here, health. If I lose weight, that is awesome. But I want to rebuild my mind over matter. I want my faith and my spirituality. I want to be able to eat well, make good choices, get off Diet Coke, drink more water. I started to journal day one. And on day one, I wrote 5 goals for myself every day to journal. The first one was, what was I good at today? What can I be better at tomorrow? How do I feel physically? How do I feel emotionally? And what did I learn? So I've been doing that every day since Monday. And it's amazing how much just my mindset's kind of going from that negativity and turning it into a positive more approach. So that's my goals.
Day one, when you came in here, how was that?
Day one, I was scared to death. The whole drive over here, which I drive from Sandusky in the morning, every emotion I think went through my mind of anxiety and fear and how were people going to look at me? Because I always thought of CrossFit of these premier athletes. How could I possibly walk in and work out with people that are just, to me, that I thought CrossFit was? And like I said, when I walked through the door, I made it through the door, day one. And that positivity, I just felt this release. And I think you were here that day, and I cried. And I wasn't scared. I wasn't hurt. I wasn't upset per se, but I think all those emotions, maybe that have been bottled up for many years, I just released. So day one was scary, but I did it.
It was fun to watch you come through the doors. You told Sal and I you were scared and nervous, and we said, yeah, the only thing that you need to be nervous about is walking in that door.
Yeah,
you got the hardest part over, and now you just got to show up.
Now I look forward to coming through the door. It's amazing. I was telling Sarah that I'm sure it's a combination of kind of getting the sugar out, the Diet Coke out, getting the water on, starting the meal prepping. It's almost like I have a structured life, and it's an extenuation of my workday, and I feel like when I come in the morning, I'm accountable to myself to do that, but I don't want to screw up at the end of the day what I've done in the mornings.
What does fixing your chronic disease mean to you?
Oh my gosh, fixing my chronic disease. Well, I would have to address those. Number one, hypertension. To not have to take blood pressure medications because they make you tired. I would love that. Number two, anxiety and depression. I just think, obesity and depression are sisters or brothers. It's just those together. And I think that as that confidence comes back, I feel better. some of those medications that I have to take, to help me through that too. And then the other chronic disease is arthritis. I'm 57. I know to expect some of that, but it's been amazing to me how much more flexibility I've gained in this week in my joints. Like, why am I not hurting like I was when I wasn't doing anything? So that's why, those are the three biggies for me. And then I had some blood work done that showed I got the pre-diabetes lab work. It was still under the score, but that was a real precursor to me.
Before we opened this gym, I was on high blood pressure medication. And through lifestyle choices, diet, exercise, I'm not on it anymore.
That's awesome. So you've been there, and
Yep, it's possible. You just got to put in the work and stay consistent with it.
Absolutely.
What's a typical day of meals look like for you previously?
Previously, I would get up, skip breakfast, drink, 4 or 5 cups of coffee, get to work. I might throw a couple boiled eggs in there, have a bagel. Afternoon, it was usually, whatever I could find quick, honestly. Like maybe, I might do a healthy salad, but then I would throw like a cheeseburger with it or something like that. And then when I got home at night, I was usually so tired that I would eat spaghetti or something quick, processed like that, or stupid stuff, honestly, run through a restaurant real quick because I didn't want to meal, it wasn't ready, it was easier. So I hope this positive swing in my eating will help my husband eat better, because he still eats crappy and it's hard to feed him crappy.
Yeah.
But he's gone right now for 3 months. So I have that ability to really set up that, expectation, hopefully. So we'll see.
Yeah. Having people in your house do the same thing that you're doing makes it a lot easier.
Yes. I think I can get him on board. So
good.
Yeah.